see here. I've got my pen. I hope I should be going live any second now. Any second now. This is the sort of fun you get when you show up early to my stream. If anyone's in there. Hello? Anybody? Anybody here? I'm not still hosting Bob Ross? Come on, I should not. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey! All right. Hey, what's going on, everyone? What's going on, guys? How's it going today? Yeah, it's Tuesday. I'm my second day back streaming. Looking forward to today. I'm gonna start working on some stuff for our Space Chicks idea. I talked about this a little bit yesterday, but this is the project that that I'm going to be working on during the stream, and a little bit outside the stream and stuff like that too. But it's all this fun idea about these two characters, Marfa and Sephi, and all about their crazy time working for an intergalactic pyramid scheme. Basically selling makeup in space to aliens. It's a fun idea that Karen and I have had for a long time. We had a pitch that we did a long time ago that didn't get picked up. But we're planning to we're planning to start producing our own episodes. We've also already turned it into a comic and all these other different things. So big huge plan for this thing. We're excited about it, and I'm excited to start working on it. Oh, I got some people showing up in the chat already. What's going on? Free 67, welcome back. Good to see you again after not streaming for a while. Chaos Tune, Bat Monkey, good to see you guys as well. Welcome back. It's great seeing you guys. Like I expressed this yesterday, but it feels so good to be back on streaming. I love it. It's a great way to start my day. It gets me motivated to do all the things I need to do. Yeah, it's great. I mean, I can't express to you how much fun I'm having. I need to post a link on my channel browser, but I have I uploaded yesterday's stream. If you missed it, I think you can catch it right now on my video page on the channel. But if you want a place where to reference to it or send to it, I have my channel up on YouTube. I don't know, the link is kind of confusing and crazy, so I think that's why I haven't posted it yet. I need to somehow organize that link better. It's like a really long confusing link. So go to YouTube and search Bill Drastel, Drastal, and my channel comes up. It's like the only Bill Drastel on there. So check it out. I had some other old animations that I did, a couple of those running animations that I did last year. So go check out the channel, and yeah, that's where I'm going to be posting all my finished videos from now on, because I should have done that last time, and I didn't. I didn't. Let's see here. Free 67. During your stream, I was sitting at the dentist. I'm sorry you had to go to the dentist. Oh man, what was that for? Let's see here. Bat Monkey, and Free getting back together. Awesome. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a whole year. And I'm happy to be back. I'm having a great time streaming. So yeah, today what I wanted to work on was kind of like to sketch out some ideas. I have some sketchbook sketches that I did. I'll put them on the camera here. I don't know if that's gonna show up very well. It's not quite working. I'll have to scan them or something like that, or take a photo. But yeah, kind of the way we want to do work on these shorts is kind of just sketch out the funny ideas. And our first one idea was this, just, general idea is that Marfa and Sephi are lost, and they're trying to get to where they need to go. And so we had some funny ideas, some funny gags to do about that. And part of also this is I've kind of done a bit of a redesign on the characters. And I'll go ahead and open up a new file here. There we go. I these characters, have been around for a while, and I kind of have been toying around with drawing them and doing a redesign, for a while now. And oh, I lost my chat. Where'd my chat go? There it is. All right, I gotta figure out a way. I realized as I put this stuff up on YouTube, I realized like, oh, I'm reading the chat and no one can see it on the video, so I'm trying to make it make it visible on the screen here. Trying so it's like, oh, that's what he's reading, and people can see the chat well back in the video. So hopefully, I gotta figure out. I know there's some plugins and some connections that I can set up to have it appear on my OBS screen. I just gotta set that up. So if anyone knows how to do that, send me a message, or let me know how to do that, because that would be great to set up. Oh, Cartoons, you're saying my light is too bright. Let me see if I can adjust that. Maybe I've got. Let me move my microphone here so I can adjust the light. Let's see here. Let me adjust it down a little bit. How's that? Is that good, everybody? It's not so bright. I am Batman. Thanks for the compliment, Chaos Dude. Oh, hey, Mixtape Comics is here. What's going on, Mixtape? Good to see you. What is going on? Oh man, I got everyone in here. So what was I talking about? All right, right. So these characters, like, they've gone through a bit of a redesign. Just thinking about them, like, I used to have them like this. Like Marfa was pretty easy. She was kind of like this dome-headed character with a big, like Google Glass sort of thing, and then she had big eyes, and then she was a round, short, round character. And I've redesigned these characters a bunch of times because they're fun to draw, but like there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to change with them because they became, I don't know, like harder to draw over time, or I just forgot how to draw them a couple of times. Like, they've gone through a ton of iterations. I have sketchbook filled with these characters. So here she was, this round little thing, and I've gone through different versions of her where she's, got where she's more of a meatball, where she's really round, and I just can't seem to find a version of her that I like. But I think I found a version of her that I like doing, and that's this newer one where the newer version is more, she's a little more cheeky. Got the same hair. I fixed up these little like visor things, made their antennas a little more like a Wi-Fi router sort of looking. She still got the same bar, same kind of nose, big doughy eyes with a big round mouth, big wide mouth. And now I still want her to be short and round, but I've kind of like made her even more round. So she's still, round and jovial and full of energy. And I kind of like this version. There's the new version of the new versions I like of the characters are up on my Instagram. I posted them a while ago. I was kind of sketching around at work, and I like those sketches. And so I'm kind of like, I'm thinking that this is the way I'm going to go with them. Let's see here. Oh, you guys are just all talking to each other. Let's see here. Bat Monkey, you're older, put on some weight, got a new job that isn't as stressful as the last one. Going to school currently for audio production at At Full Sail. Oh, awesome. Haven't done much animation, but plan next year. How you been free? All right, you guys talking to each other. Awesome. Yeah. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Full Sail. You gotta let me know about that because um, I see a lot of people coming out of there doing good work from Full Sail. Um, I went to the art institutes, which I don't know if I can say anything good about the art institutes. I met my wife there. That was awesome. I met a lot of good friends there. Um, but as far as the school goes, there were some good teachers there. But like a lot of the stuff that I learned going to school, um, I learned like all the stuff that I do nowadays for work. As far as like using the programs and everything I know about like Adobe Animate, I learned in like a 4 day workshop. Woo! What icon is that? Is that bits? What is that? It's like, what is that? Oh, it's party. Oh, all right. I haven't been on Twitch in such a long time. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're calling for the soundboard. Oh my goodness. I gotta find my soundboard links. You guys gotta give me a chance to get set up. All right. Anyways, but yeah, let me draw drawing Marfa here. So like this version of Marfa, like a little more bubbly, a little more. I feel like a little more structure in her. I don't know. This just felt easier to draw and just made more sense. Except that arm is way too big. I'll have her, doing the raise her hand because she's excited. There we go. So that's kind of like the new way. I want to draw Marfa. I kind of like this version of her. I don't know. I don't know. I keep jumping back and forth though with this head design though, because I really liked this kind of like easy flat shape, and this head shape is more similar to Seffi's. I don't know. I'm still, like I said, I'm being undecisive here, and I need to make a decision. I gotta make a decision on this. And that's hopefully what I'm doing today. I wanna nail these designs down. I wanna nail these characters down. So I wanna do a bunch of Marfa drawings. I wanna do a bunch of Sephi drawings. Really get these characters figured out so that as I'm going through the work on them, I'm drawing. I'm keeping them relatively similar. Yeah, I still like this shape. It seems so Marfa. I might take maybe this body and put this head on it. Like I said, I'm being indecisive. Let's see here, Bill. Check your G chat. Oh, someone's trying to let me know. Oh, oh, someone gave me a link. All right. Let me bring up that link real quick here. Let me bring up that link. All right, hold on. Nope, that's not the right one. Open it up. There we go. Gotta get the right account here. Let's see. Oh, there's the link. Let's see here. Yeah, what's up with these randos sending me stuff? Okay, yes, I want to sign in. All right, hold on. It's taking forever to sign on to my G chat. I didn't have it open. I don't have a ton of windows open here. All right. Let's see here. What we got going on here? Let's see here. Mixtape Comics asks, sort of a weird question, but are you intentionally losing the boobs in the character design, or is the story going to skew younger for a target audience? I, you know what, I'm still, I don't know where I'm going with the boobs on her, because the story definitely skews that these characters are older. I had at one point, tried designing these characters younger, just to kind of like think, because we pitched this to Nickelodeon way back in 2014. And and looking back on it, it's a fun idea, but um, it definitely was not a show that I think they would pick up, just because of the subject matter and the characters. Um, but yeah, like it was a design for it was an idea that Caretoons pushed. Because not to say that she's younger, but we just didn't want them have like a sexualized look or to have that feel. And so yeah, like I can draw silhouettes of the characters. Sephi is Sephi's a big tall one. Sephi is the is the tall like waif of a character, and Marfa is this sturdy little round meatball. And it felt like like because I had them both with like I originally had them both as a more adult women, but I don't know, it just seemed like it just worked better to kind of just like take that away, and I agreed with Cartoons on that. So we just kind of like they're in uniforms, they're just selling things. I mean, they're definitely older, like they're definitely like I'd say like early teens, early or late teens, early 20s as far as age, because they're definitely like this is the start of their young adulthood, and that's why they're part of this pyramid scheme. But it just felt it worked better this way. I like it. I like the choice. um, uh, that's that was the reason behind the choice. For where we went with it, and I'm happy with it. I'm glad we went there. Because I think it then the characters. Also another decision. I kind of went with Sephi's hair used to kind of be, I used to draw Sephi like this, and Sephi doesn't smile. She's always worried, or she has a dumb look on her face. And this is how I used to draw her. And I felt like this hair just didn't work with her character, so I've given her like flat hair. Like her hair is just flat down. She's still a nervous, scared character, unsure of herself, no confidence. Um, that's basically it's basically the dichotomy of the two of them. Um, Marfa is nothing but confidence, and Sephi is no confidence. Sephi Marfa's ready to jump without looking, and Sephi is not willing to jump at all. Is kind of where we're going with them. Bat Monkey asks, "Are they superheroes?" No, they're not superheroes. These are people who live in the future. They're like I said, they're makeup. Uh, they work for an intergalactic pyramid scheme, selling makeup across the cosmos. Um, and so this is kind of just like I originally drew them as kind of just like these retro kind of like space kind of futuristic characters, with like the eye visors going along them. That was the idea, and it just kind of became like, oh, like this idea that they're going around in space. What's their job? That's totally all Karen. That was all Caretoons idea for them, and this is kind of like where they've evolved to. Um, yeah, like Sephi used to be, awkward. So this used to be my Sephi sketch. Maybe she'd be a little more worried. She'd have some sort of like, scanning device in her hand, you know, and Marfa would be like, total like roided out, like, like kind of insane, uh, with like some giant space gun. And it was really Karen that kind of took this idea, and I love the idea that they're part of a giant pyramid scheme. It has a little bit more of a story to it. These are kind of throwaway characters just because they're not part of anything, but that story element of being, having, they're, this is them learning to become adults, this is them growing up, has a lot more to do. um let's see here. Mixtape Comic says, yeah, when we get all retro spacesuit, it's easy to fall into old sexy space tropes, or folks go or for folks to go there. Yeah, and that was definitely what we didn't want to do. That's kind of where I know, there's an old drawing of them. That's kind of where they started. It's kind of like a joke, but they've definitely evolved into definitely more fleshed out characters. Um, like, we've kind of likened them to being like a Lucy and Ethel, um, kind of kind of characters. These two female, comedian, comedy characters just going around doing stupid things, going around the cosmos and causing lots of trouble. So let's see here. Actually, Bat Monkey. The idea. We've toyed with a whole bunch of funny ideas for this intergalactic company. We still haven't quite figured out an idea for the company name. We've come up with like stuff like Plexco or Icon G. We're still fumbling around that idea in our head, but we thought like a funny idea for like I'm trying to remember this too because it's been a while. The idea is that the company logo is like, because they swear they're not a pyramid scheme. It's like the 3 points of success, like, and like here's a planet or something like that, and then like they all like align, and it's totally ridiculous. It reminds me of people like saying like, oh, we don't belong to a pyramid scheme, and then they make like the pyramid as they like try to describe the shape, the organization of the company. It's an inverted triangle. That's a good idea. Because in space there's no direction. Maybe the Earth is upside down or something like that. We're not a cult, we swear. There's so many like that's why I love this idea, because there's so many fun gags that we've come up with. For this first initial short, the gags are, I'll kind of draw as I talk here. For this initial one, the characters are lost in space, and I've got their, I love that. I'm going with the original design of their ship that I came up with, which is just like, it looks like a compact, like with like these old like kind of like 50s style like fins coming out the side. It's very reminiscent of like a spaceman spiff kind of ship. I kind of like this design for it. It's just very fun. A fun little zippy spaceship that they can zip around in. Um, as they go from world to world. Um, but the idea is that they're lost, like, they're lost in space, and their navigation system is down. Um, you know, Seffi's the one that drives, because even though she's the nervous Nelly of the group, she's actually like, competent. She won't smash the ship. Like, you give the steering wheel to Marfa, and you're just gonna end up, spattered across a galaxy. So maybe, we could have a scene of, like, oh, blink, blink, blink. The thing is out, and Marfa is like, ah, don't worry. You know, don't worry. I've got the old, the old standby, the intergalactic, paper map, and um, she pulls out this, like, like Thomas guide, but instead of being like the Thomas guide, it's like the like Alderaan guide or something like that, or the Kirk guide or something like that, just to make a fun reference. And it's like the known universe, like known universe. And then the idea is that she opens the map. I'll make this drawing down here. She opens up the map, and it's like she keeps unfolding it and unfolding it, and eventually the map is like all the way, like it keeps unfolding and unfolding and unfolding, and because it's a map of the universe, and so it's just huge, and it just folds within folds and folds. um Here's Sephi. you know and just it just folds and folds and folds, and then we could get to like an out exterior shot of the ship, and it's just like, here's the map, like just like folded up inside of them. um just like it just keeps unfolding, and like, okay, that's not gonna work, that's not gonna work, so they got so like they jettison it. They jettison it out of the ship. Maybe Sephi presses a button and it gets jettisoned out of the ship, and it's this big giant wad of um of paper, and it like floats around and maybe like attracts asteroids to it. Maybe it like slams into a planet, like like there's some fun jokes in there that we had, that because I'm going over these notes that we had. And yeah, another idea is like, oh, then like yeah, they go asking for directions or something like that. Let's see here. Oh, I'm losing track of the chat here. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see what we got here. It's safer to let the nervous person drive. They're terrible passengers. Passenger driver. It's Mixtape Comic says, yes, it should unfold into a cube or circle because XYZ axis. Oh, that's an idea. Like, or maybe it starts off as a cube, like it's folded in a. Oh, don't worry, it's folded. It's folded 3-dimensional space, and then she's like, oh, don't worry. I'm doing like sloppy drawings here because I'm drawing as fast as I'm thinking. And don't worry, it's like glowing, wong wong wong, maybe spinning and rotating. That's an idea. Let's see here. Bat Monkey, what about a frugal maps on there, or pineapple? Actually, that was an idea we had. Like, that's one of the like the app machine, the spaceship itself has like an inbuilt like navigation device, or let's just download. Oh, just download the they need to download the update. They're like, oh crap, don't download the update. that's gonna mess up the ship. So they can't. There was some reason why they couldn't do it, and there was a note that we had for this, and I think Caretoons might have it written down. maybe in her planner or something like that. But there was a joke for why they couldn't use yeah, why they just didn't use like a device or something like that, or why they couldn't just like, oh, you know, don't worry, I've got, why isn't just Seffi just pulling out her phone or something? The iOS character says the iOS needed an update, then they needed to log on, then the password. Yeah, yeah, that's right, that's right. They had to log on and then like download the app, and then they couldn't remember their password, and it's like, okay, forget this. And then like, yeah, like all the problems of technology like just going wrong. It just doesn't work. Um, so yeah, then the other idea was that yeah, the app needed to re-download and update, and it's like, yeah, two step, maybe like 29, because it's the future, so it's like, instead of two-step verification, it's like um uh two to the two to the like 2 pi r cubed verification. Like, oh, I don't have the right sort of, I don't have the right plasma for that or something. That's a good idea. Bad Monkey's onto something there. Um, the other idea we had is, well, then I guess we got to stop and ask for directions. So like, they pull up to um like a little asteroid or something like that, and there'd be, a guy in a spacesuit, like, oh, hi people, like, maybe he's there, you know and they pull up, they're doing, they're pulling up, asking for directions. And then let's see, let's get Marfa in here. And then the guy just like, oh yeah, sure, let me help you. Oops. Let me make this smaller here. There we go. And then, the guy, oops, gets a chest burster. Um, you know, you know, blah, alien pops out of his chest, and alien pops out of his chest, um, and then the alien pops up and says like, "Oh, that guy is wrong. Actually, you want to take like a left turn at the black hole or something like that." Um, um, like, oh crap. Let's see here. Mixtape Comics says they lost the Wi-Fi network signal since that since they're that lost. They're that far out of the galaxy. Um, let's see here. Bat Monkey, what kind of makeup are they selling? Fountain of Youth. So you look good to you in the mirror, but everyone else sees you as Woofy. I think the idea was that like we didn't really have like a reason for them to be selling makeup. That's just the company thing. I remember toying around with an idea for like the company has like nefarious plans for the makeup, or there's something about like making the universe more human or something. But in the end, the whole point of the company is just that um they're working for a giant scam. So like they would be um selling makeup, and the company would, like, they'll sell sea salt scrub to a slug planet. And just not even care about what the consequences of selling salt to slugs, are. They're just, they just don't care. It's just all a giant scam. And it'd be something for Marfa and Sephi, to maybe overcome. I don't know. Like, we didn't want to overthink it that much, to make it that dense, because we wanted to focus more on that. This is just a funny show. Like, this is a funny idea. So, like I said, we've got some writing to do, but I think the idea mostly is that we just wanted to focus on this being like a character driven show. So the comedy doesn't come. The story isn't so much like, oh, there's a giant intergalactic company to overthrow or change the world. These are just two characters that, like, are just, they're not going to save the universe. They're just people operating inside of it. This isn't this isn't the Enterprise, like, A Team or something like that. And we got they're just two schlubs trying to get through, and it's them, growing up and learning about, just going on, dealing with their own inadequacies. Neely and just, oh, you gotta go that way. That. Something like that. Let's see here. What do you guys say in the chat? They waste all their data asking, "Can you hear me now?" at each new galaxy. That's a good one. Let's see here. Chaos Tune. Okay, go into the black hole and you bear to the left. Like, oh, no, wait. Blah. That guy. I got. Actually, no. You want to bear to the right. Yeah. That. Sorry about that. Freaks says that reminds me of Orville. Yeah, we were actually thinking about Orville, but yeah, it's just something like that. Like, yeah, these characters are, they're doing the best they can. Their victories, when they have them, are small. Let's see. It's like at the end of The Office, if you found out Dunder Mifflin was Exxon. It's not really the point. Yeah, exactly. The whole point is, like, this isn't. Yeah, these are just these are. That's why we wanted this to be more a character driven thing, and the more, because I had this problem where I would drift into focusing too much on, like, a plot, and I would overthink it, and it's like, no, I'm not creating. This isn't the Expanse. We're not making this big epic space opera. We're just talking about two characters, having, like, just going on wacky adventures across space and time as they hawk crappy makeup products to aliens. Like, their first one, the pilot, it's them, selling makeup products to, like, a multi-eyed alien blob, that's got curlers in its hair for some reason. Like, it's not, this isn't to be thought of so much. It's just, like, dealing with weirdos, and Marfy and Sephi themselves are weirdos. So it's like, it's dealing with the weirdness of yourself and, I guess, the world. There's a lot, there's some fun stuff going on in there. Everyone else thinks they're international spies. Isn't that a movie recently? Didn't they come up with something like that? What was that movie with? Oh shoot! It had Oh god, I can't remember the name. There was a movie that came out like that seemed like to be on that, like, spectrum. Like, oh my gosh, we're international spies, but no one thinks. But we're not really. But everyone thinks we are. Yeah, like, there was this big blob character. And actually, if you go to my website, BillDrassel.com, the original short pitch animatic that we made is up. It's up on my website, and you could watch it there. And basically, that's the whole thing. They go to this planet. Sephi sells the blob some makeup. And the blob ends up like absorbing some of the makeup into it, and it makes the blob like glow and radiant and just look, just absolutely just amazing. Like it's like the most beautiful thing that you've ever seen. And so the blob buys everything, and they're happy to sell it. They run off, and then as they're blasting away, the blob absorbs all the makeup, glows, and then explodes and takes out like half the planet with them. So it's kind of like it's a bit of a dark humor. It's a bit of a dark comedy, but I think I like it. I like it. Let's see. Yeah, here's Sephi selling the makeup with their makeup sales platform. Showing off the makeup, like, and she's worried, sweating bullets. And this giant blob. Yeah, this was kind of the scene of the first one, and so it's just silly, stupid ideas. Like, we're trying to. I think right now we're just kind of in like the brain, not the brainwashing stage, but just like the brainstorming phase. We're trying to just come up with ideas. So like, Marfa and Sephi are lost. We didn't want to just have it be like all the adventures just come down to just what planet are we today? Although that can be a fun thing. We want it just to be, jokes that we can jokes that we can come up with that have to deal with that along the lines of stuff they would encounter, space jokes, stuff like that. I think basically it's basically Karen and I have a lot of writing to do. But I think like I said yesterday, the way we're kind of approaching the writing of this is just we're going to start with really basic ideas and sketch out a lot of the gags that we can come up with. And that's what we had done. I have like I said, I have a sketchbook full of a couple pages of notes and ideas. One of them, yeah, there was like maybe this episode ends, we don't even see how it ends. Like maybe it doesn't even end. It doesn't even get. There's no conclusion to it. They just keep going on, and maybe they encounter some sort of space joke, and it's like, oh, wormhole. Like I gotta, they're like, oh, let's go through the wormhole, and then it zooms out, and the wormhole is like this giant monster. If anyone gets the reference, it just be something like that. We were trying because we were trying. We just want it to be funny. Like we just want the jokes to just keep coming. We want to just be as silly and dumb as possible. So we're like that I think is something for me to have to overcome, because my brain tends to want to go to like, oh, it's gotta be an epic, but I think this will work much better if we just focus on making it dumb and silly and funny, and just go with jokes and don't worry about like a continuity or an expanded world. I think it's gonna work much better as just stupid fun. Yeah. Wormhole is just a bar. let's see here. Cartoons looks like that thing that wants to eat a planet. Oh, you got it. Bat Monkey says maybe they come to Earth with orange remover wipes. Ah. Oh, that did require an air horn. I gotta click the air horn link. All right, here it comes. Here it comes. Any minute now. Any minute now. The moment's gone now. The moment's gone. My this is taking too long. This link. It's okay. Here we go. Oh, 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 oh. Dang. Oh man, this stream is becoming a circus. But yeah, that's oh, air horn 4. I gotta try air horn 4. Okay, air horn 4. Here it is. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Oh, there we go. That's the air horn. There we go. I pressed the wrong air horn. That's what happened. I pressed the wrong one. So let's see here. The thing I definitely want to do is start getting all these ideas, because right now, right now everything's kind of like a jumble of ideas, at least for this first short. And what I definitely want to end up doing is I think it's taking, what I want to end up doing is taking all these gag ideas and just sort of laying them out in an order, so that we have at least some form of like a narration. Like it starts with we're lost, maybe we do the map part, then we get to maybe the map is jettisoned. That's part of a joke. The map gets jettisoned. It destroys 7 planets. Boom, 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 boom. Lay these out in an order that Karen and I both like, just to kind of like have like a flow to it, and then end it up with a sequence. So I think it's just it's definitely jotting down these ideas, and it is up to us. It is definitely up to us. Yeah, free 67. You're definitely right on that one. Bat Monkey, did I get air horn for good or bad? It's up to you. It is, yes, it's up to you. It's up to you. So let's see here. I'm getting sidetracked here. I'm talking about all this stuff. The thing I wanted to do in the beginning, was do some artwork of the characters and get these designs nailed down. I got so distracted talking about the whole idea. I got distracted. Terrible, man. I got distracted. I wanted to just keep messing with working around the designs and stuff. So I think for Marfa, I definitely like this. Like I like keeping with this kind of like dome head for her. I think what's being key for me to draw these characters is keeping it loose. Like I definitely find the best drawings I do with these characters are loose. I'm not thinking too much about like the details. I'm just kind of like getting my strokes in here. They're fun. These characters are supposed to be loose and wobbly and bubbly and dorky and stupid, and I think it's too easy for me to get bogged down in details, and that's kind of what I try to do when I draw anyways. I try not to get bogged down with details, and it's easy to do. I overthink things. It's easy for me to do, and I'm trying to not do that. And that's why I want to work on these characters, draw some versions of them, get some ideas, and so then next time I'm drawing them, I'm not all over the place. I'm already over the place with this, and I'm just trying to draw a more cleaned up version, and it's not looking right. I'm already not liking this. I'm already not liking this. So I got to really piece together these characters. It's been a long time since I've drawn them. Um, I keep changing how I'm feeling about, and I need to come down with something a little more concrete for these characters. Something a little more replicatable, so that I'm not drawing a different version of the character. But then again, I don't know. Maybe I don't have to worry about that, because the way we'll animate these characters, we'll probably build rigs for them or create templates. Who knows? It's we're gonna have to figure that out as we do it. But they definitely work with this energy. They have a lot of fun energy with their designs. Even Sephi, who's the nervous Nelly of the group. She's if I know when I do a good drawing of Sephi, um, just like I know I do when I do a good drawing of Marfa. Let's see here. I think let's see if I can, like, Sephi is, there's two triangles stacked on top of each other, while Marfa is, like a teardrop. Something like that. I think I gotta play around. I gotta start basic. I gotta start with. I just gotta go basics. It's been a while since I've been doing character design. I've been really focused on storyboarding, and that's what I want to do. I want to jump to that storyboard phase. I want to get there, but I need to stay focused. I gotta get these. I want to get these characters, um, finished, and I gotta stick with the phase first. I gotta get the step done before I go on to the next one. Because I can't skip stages. I gotta just ugh, get these characters nailed down. Something like that. You know, keep going, keep working with it. Um, I don't know. Like, what are your guys' thoughts on this? Like, everyone in the chat, like, what are you guys feeling about this? I'm covering up the chat here in my window. I'm so sorry. Whoop. Let everyone be able to see that. Like, definitely when I'm starting off like this is definitely helping me. It's a good way for me to start too when I'm doing storyboards. This was something I learned when I was at Warner Brothers, is that I had a tendency, which is good, but at the same time was kind of like affecting it, is that I would kind of jump in and, okay, I've got this scene to do. Let me just jump in with the details and start just kind of plotting everything out. And honestly, I got better at starting with things simpler. Like, if I've got, here's the cockpit, here's Sephi, here's Marfa, and just kind of blotting things out really simply. And this, like, just blotting things out like this, help me go back in and um and then go back in and kind of then plot the things. Before, I was just trying to get things done quickly, which worked, because I can draw fast and I can draw clear fast, but I was losing a lot of the strength and the emotion, and I was getting bogged down in details. And starting off with just a really generic pass like this really helped. And I think I think that's the way I'm going to go with figuring out these designs. I think I just need to start off with, getting some shapes correct. Getting, like I really like Sephi, with these different shapes. I think that's too. I think though that needs to be a little more turned in for her, like figuring out these gestures, like getting this information down to where it's more like I'm drawing these characters in, yeah, like very simple strokes and shapes and figuring that out. And it's easy it's easy to lose track. Like a lot of this is like basic character design stuff that I learned a long time ago. But it's easy to forget it. It's easy to get sidetracked. It happens. It's easy for that to happen. So it's just practicing it, remembering it, getting it back in my head so that I'm doing what I know I need to do to make these you know the best fun characters that I want them to be. Um, let's see here. Mixtape Comic says you're into it. I like the cute, simple shapes. They read clear and emote well. Yeah, and that's what that was one of the things I learned to do more of, is just to kind of like put these simple shapes down. One of my directors I worked with, like this is how he liked to work. And he would give me, these sequences, and a lot of the times it would just be the character, you know, like, in a simple pose like this, and then he wanted me to clean up and put the character in, but because this simple pose that he had the character in was so clear, and it was just broken down like this, it made it so easy for me. And it's like, yeah, it took me, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm overthinking this. I'm making this way too hard on myself. I just need to start with simple stuff like this. And I mean, it is going back to the basics. But it works. The basics work. I've been, like, part of me was like, oh, well, a doi, that's why they're the basics. So, that's me. That's me learning. That's me learning things. And oh my gosh, I'm talking so much. Oh, hey, what's going on, Twitch Gamer? What's going on? You're Taylor. What's going on, Taylor, man? What's happening? Yeah, Taylor is an old school friend of ours. Let's see here. You've got like 4 profiles. Man, dang. How much I know you're doing a lot of Twitch streaming nowadays. How much of what are you doing these days? Let's see here. So I think yeah, I like Sephi being like a amalgam of circles and triangles that connect to more triangles. Maybe she's she's bunched up because she's scared. And this is already starting to work. I'm starting to get some better results out of my characters here, out of my poses, out of my shapes. I'm liking this. This is working out already a lot better. Marfa is, a just almost like an inflated balloon of she's an inflated balloon of confidence. I think, yeah, already I'm liking these drawings a lot better. I think this is the way to go. This is definitely working better. My lines are more confident. My drawings of them are more emotive. I'm already liking this better, guys. This is working out really good. Um, let's see here. Oh, what's Bad Monkey? What link is that? What link is that? What link is this? Page 2, BillDrassel.com, page 2. I should know the Oh, it's just my demo reel and stuff. Is that what are you posting, Bat Monkey? I'm all confused now. You got me confused. All right, let's see here. Chaos Tune. Cool if I had a new vehicle, you'd do Uber. I want Wolverine's limo from that movie logo. Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh, you guys are all talking about Uber and stuff. Bat Monkey is up to shenanigans. What you doing, Bat Monkey? What's going on? So yeah, let's see here. Let's take these and kind of like let's build upon these sketches. I like this. Kind of use that as like as a guide for underneath. Just kind of bring it all together. I like the ear thing here. I like let's have her nose here. That's looking good. Maybe a little more dread in that face, and then put her hair in. And then let's see here. Is Marfa's over here. Just beaming with energy. I got all quiet here. Sorry, guys. I'm deep in concentration here. If you can't tell, I haven't been looking at my face. I'm probably just staring deadly at my page. I'm lost in concentration here. And there we go. Really focus on getting the energy in that drawing. There we go. This is looking much better. And then I like the idea of putting bars on their gloves, kind of give an indication of where things are, so we know like, oh, okay, that's the hands, that's the belt, that's the boots. There we go. And already we're on to some better drawings of these characters. This pose is a little starting to lose it right here in the middle, but that's okay. Yeah, I think this is really really helping me out here, guys. Especially getting these characters figured out. I'm already liking these drawings of them better than anything I've done with them this morning. So yeah, I think this is looking good. I think what I want to do is create some turnarounds for them, some final turnarounds. I'm definitely liking. I think I'm liking these this kind of shape idea. Like we've got Marfa as, you know, I'll do this with a different color. Whoops. Let's move this window over a little bit. Cut off the chat for a second. Let's get some blue. But I'm really like Marfa is, you know, a circle with a triangle with like this round mass that is stabilized by these little pokey legs. She's basically the sack of rice. She's the sack of flour. And Sephi is basically an amalgamation of triangles opposing Isa. Like just triangles, you know, on triangles. Maybe we should put a circle to indicate where her waist and her legs come from. But yeah, we've got these are the shapes of the characters, and I think this works, guys. I think this works. Well, hey guys, I think I'm at a good place here for the day. I've already gone for an hour, and I think yeah, I hit a breakthrough at the end. I think I hit a breakthrough at the end here, and I really like what I got developed here. So I'm definitely gonna work on these characters more, probably off screen. So let me just tell you a little bit about my streaming schedule for the rest of the week. Because tomorrow, I'll be streaming tomorrow, and then I'm going to take a break for Thanksgiving. So Thursday, Friday, I'll be back on Monday at 11 a.m. So I'll be back then, and I'm gonna I'll post this video to YouTube. So if anyone's missed it, or if you want to share this with anyone, you can find my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to it. And then you guys, if you miss a stream, you can always catch it there. Because I'm gonna upload it right away. Maybe just a little bit of editing to it, but then put it right up. But yeah, guys, this was a great stream. Bat Monkey, 11 a.m. Pacific time. I keep saying specific time, but it's Pacific time. The proper time. This was a great stream. I got a lot of good thinking here with the characters. I'm more excited about this project even more now, and definitely, yeah, Karen and I are gonna get together and brainstorm out some more ideas for this. So guys, thank you so much. It's so much fun to be back on here streaming. I can tell you guys are having a lot of fun, and that's all that I care about. I love this. It gets me motivated for the day. It gets me going on projects, and I can't tell you guys enough like how happy I am to be back streaming. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and then if I don't see you tomorrow, have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you guys later. All right, bye bye. Or bye bye.